Hello. Has your team not made the March Madness tournament? Or has your team made an early exit already and you're already disappointed about the first weekend of March Madness? Well, here's the place that you need to be. Because here we are going to have the ultimate March Madness tournament. Now, what does that mean? I'm going to tell you in a moment. My name is Natty Cash, and welcome to my channel. I hope that you can stick around. Today we're going to look at what is the Ultimate March Madness Tournament, and we're going to look at its format and kind of introduce us into this. And then our next video, we are going to get into the depths of each region and be able to find an ultimate winner for this Ultimate March Madness Tournament. Now, what is the Ultimate Tournament? Well, instead of it being a field of 68, it's going to be all 362 Division I schools in one tournament. Now, how do I do that? Well, I'm going to take each of the teams and sort them by their net rankings from this year and be able to then put them into brackets. What that means is they're going to be divided across 16 regions, instead of the 4 that we had previously, or with the original March Madness. We have 16 different regions where we are going to be able to look at each matchup from those 16 regions. Now, there's a couple things that I have adjusted so that it's not going to exactly fit the net rankings. I did not allow the top 4 teams in any region to have the same conference. So the top 4 in each region are from a different conference, as well as that there's never going to be a scenario where there's a conference matchup until the regional finals. So I've set that up. That might adjust a little bit of the net rankings, but this is going to be 16 different regions that we have set up, where we have all 362 Division I schools. So if you're even from a team that never has made the tournament, or if your team is someone that makes it on a regular basis and is still in it, okay, this is a video for you. Now, the way that I'm going to simulate every single match is using this website, NCAA where you can take any basketball programs in the nation and simulate a game, set them up as home and away, and run a simulation to see if which team will advance, and be able to do this over and over again until we have a winner. Now, I stated that we have 16 different regions here. And so I'm going to go through them here, and then in today's video, we are going to then look at all the number 1 seeds that are going to be in these 16 regions, and they're all set up based on current net rankings. So here we have the Gulf Coast region in New Orleans, the Northwest region up in Seattle, the Florida region, where all games will be in Orlando, Southeast region in Greensboro, North Carolina, the South region in Birmingham, Alabama, the Rocky Mountain region in Salt Lake City, Utah, the Great Lakes region in Milwaukee, the Southwest region in Vegas, and on the other side we see the New England region in Boston, Massachusetts, the California region hosted in Sacramento, the Mid-Atlantic region hosted in Albany, the Appalachian region hosted in Lexington, Kentucky, the Midwest region hosted in Des Moines, the Great Plains region hosted in Omaha, the Texas region hosted in Dallas, and the Rust Belt hosted in Dayton, Ohio. Now, as you'll see in a moment, when we introduce all the number 1 seeds in these 16 regions, is that this grid here is set up in a way where then the top number 1 seed will be lined up with the lowest number 1 seed in each of these brackets, and so on, so that we have as even of a bracket to set up here for the final 16 teams that are going to be left. So as I go through here, we are going to announce the highest net ranking team down to the lowest net ranking team of our top 16 to tell everyone what the number 1 seeds are going to be in each region. So the very first one is going to be the Houston Cougars are going to be hosting in the Gulf Coast region out in New Orleans. They are the top ranked team on net rankings, and so they get the number one position here. Next up is the reigning champions, the Yukon Huskies. They're going to be out in the New England region. And what you've noticed here is that there's a relative geographical where there's a lineup with the geography here, where Houston and Yukon. As we get further along, you may not have that same linear geographical lineup, but we'll continue. So you have the Yukon Huskies as a number one seed. Another number one seed is the Purdue Boilermakers, going to be hosting the Rust Belt region out in Dayton, Ohio. Followed by the fourth number one seed, the Arizona Wildcats out in the Southwest region in Las Vegas. Again, continuing on by net rankings, the fifth team is the Auburn Tigers out of the South region. And then moving forward, we have the Iowa State Cyclones in the Midwest region. Seventh on that list, and a number one seed in the Appalachian region, is the Tennessee Volunteers. In the Southeast region, we have the North Carolina Tar Heels hosting and as a number one seed. Alabama is then going to be in the Florida region. Alabama Crimson Tide, another number one seed. Another number one seed, the Duke Blue Devils, going to be in the Mid-Atlantic region. And as I continue forward, Creighton Blue Jays in the Great Plains region. We have BYU out in the Rocky Mountain region. We have the Fighting Illini out in the Great Lakes region as a number one seed. We have Marquette as a number one seed in the Texas region. And we have the Baylor Bears out in the California region. And the last number one seed, based on net rankings, is going to be St. Mary's. St. Mary's is going to then be hosting the Northwest region in Seattle. So this is a picture of what our number one seeds are in each region. In the next video, we are then going to look at each of these regions individually and be able to simulate through each region. We'll start with the Gulf Coast region and work our way through each region. What I need from you is take a look at these teams. How many of these teams do you think will get out of their region? Will all 16 number one seeds get out of their region? Or how many do you think will get out? Put that comment in below. Otherwise, please like and subscribe. My name is Natty Cash, and I hope that you are here for the long run and watch this entire series. I'm really looking forward to doing each and every one of these videos to see who will win the ultimate March Madness tournament. Thank you very much, and I'll see you again soon.